Is dairy good or bad on the carnivore diet? Well, I don't think dairy is that big of a deal, but there are some details which I do think that you should know because it could help you in your carnivore experience and it could help you improve actually your carnivore experience if you do remove it. And in this video, I will be covering the reasons as to why. There are three main reasons. Now, if you don't already know my stance, we'll just start with the first one, is glucose. Now, we already know that basically lactose converts into galactose and glucose. Now, that lactose part converting into glucose and galactose, that means that you're getting a little bit of glucose in there. Now, you might already know I am not a big fan of glucose, and I'm not a big fan of glucose for a couple reasons. One of them is because of advanced glycation end products, but the second one is I do think that glucose actually generates more reactive oxygen species over time. Now, this actually could be because of a couple factors. It could possibly be because of the advanced glycation end products being formed, and this leads to basically less superoxide dismutase and a couple of other enzymatic functions, which once again, that's a completely different thing. Or it could be because quite literally going to complex 1 generates more reactive oxygen species, maybe related to kinetic isotope theory. I do think that it does play more of a role, and this is why I think it actually speeds up the aging process. So this is why I wouldn't recommend dairy, or one reason why. Now, the second reason why has to do with casomorphines. Now, if you don't already know, casomorphines are pretty addictive, and if it sort of says it in the name, morphine, yeah, that's right. So sort of like heroin. Yeah, the reason why it's designed to be addictive and so addictive like that is because you're basically trying to get the baby addicted to the milk in order to grow. This is sort of how it works. And I do think that it's a very good strategy in terms of nature really knowing exactly how you can really speed up that growth process. But I don't think it's ideal for you, and you don't want growth factors as you grow older. Or you don't want to necessarily be addicted to milk, I think, as you grow older. Many people who go carnivore do seem to go into this relapse state if they consume more dairy, at least from my personal experience that I've noticed so far. So I would definitely be a little bit careful on the dairy side because I have seen it happen before, many times actually. So this is why I would probably avoid it. But there is the third reason, which is actually the biggest reason of them all. And that has to do with the fact that glucose actually has that little side partner after being converted, which is, yes, galactose. I think galactose might actually be a little bit bigger of a deal than what is actually seen. And this is because we already know that galactose actually does have basically glycation potential. And that basically means you're getting potentially double the glycation potential from having milk instead of basically just having regular meat, and then that amino acid content gets converted into glucose. Now, there's a little bit more detail here. I'm not too sure about the galactose, specifically glycation potential, because there actually isn't any studies out there that demonstrate the galactose glycation potential, like how much of a glycation potential it has. Is it worse than fructose? Most likely not. But regardless, hopefully you can see what I see when it comes to why milk and why dairy and basically all the cheese products might actually be a bad sort of thing, especially when it comes to helping you on your carnivore journey. Now, there is another reason, which I haven't necessarily covered, but it'll just be a short one, and it's the fact that you will actually basically increase the possible weight gain, and this is because, once again, you are stimulating insulin. So hopefully you can sort of see where I'm going. You can literally gain weight by just eating so much cheese. I really wouldn't recommend it. Once again, thanks for watching. If you found the video informative and helpful, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below, because it really does help the channel grow. And this time it's actually going to be a little different. If you want to speed up your healing process, then I recommend you check out my Cerule link down below. Now, I did talk a little bit about Cerule before, and I really actually do think they have some pretty amazing results, and this has to do with the fact that I literally got blood tests from them and I see a different result, like noticeably different results. It's pretty insane. So if you're really interested, go check that out. And once again, if you are interested in helping support me grow as a channel personally, or even want to see all of my videos ahead of time, which I think I have like 40 right now, I have a pretty insane amount of videos ahead of time, then go click the join button down below where you can see all of my videos ahead of time as well as support me personally at the same time. Once again, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.